Hello, I'm Candelaria Garay. I'm a political scientist and a visiting fellow at the Kellogg Institute during the spring of 2021. Previously, I was Associate Professor of Democracy at the Kennedy School, Harvard University. In my work, I study the conditions under which democracies respond to the needs and demands of low income groups and how these groups organize politically in unequal societies. Drawing on extensive fieldwork, my research projects examine social policy, collective action and social movements, and environmental politics in Latin America. At the Kellogg Institute, I will be working on a book manuscript that focuses on how lower income people organize to represent their interests in the region. In this new project, I study the formation of coalitions between labor unions, which represent workers with formal contractual employment, and organizations and movements of workers with precarious employment, whom I call outsiders. Outsiders include informal workers, the unemployed, self employed workers, and rural laborers, and they constituted on average close to 60% of the workforces across Latin American countries in 2017. Alliances between labor unions and outsider movements may be either temporary or stable, and some have crystallized into national labor organizations. Despite the decline of unions in the region and the difficulties that resource poor outsiders face to organize, these coalitions have been important for the expansion of social policy, the growth of new parties, and for advancing and redefining labor demands. Despite their importance, they have received little systematic attention in the literature. My goal in this project is to identify and characterize these coalitions in Latin America and to explain their emergence. Coalitions between outsiders and insiders are puzzling. This is because unions have historically done very little to organize and advance the interests of outsiders in Latin America, and because much of the literature assumes that insiders and outsiders have competing interests or different interests, and thus the formation of stable coalitions between them seems unlikely. Aside from explaining why this coalition between insiders and outsiders have formed in some countries and among some labor organizations, I also ask whether and how these coalitions stay together over time. Insider-outsider coalitions face two fundamental challenges that may lead to their fragmentation. The first one is their heterogeneity, as they organize very different types of workers. The other consists of the linkages that these coalitions usually develop with political parties, which may aggravate divisions within them or generate new ones. I'm still working on this project, and I'm very happy to be doing it at the Kellogg Institute this semester. Thank you.